WA8ORP.
Is that WA8ORP, is that correct?
Is that WA8ORP, is that correct? That's the QSL.
Roger, Roger, ORP, and what's the name there?
Roger, Roger, ORP, and what's the name there?
The name here is Steve. Name is Steve Sugar, Thomas Echo, Victor Echo, and I'm transmitting on a 25-foot length of ladder line that's crawling up on the floor beside the radio there, out of Akron, Ohio.
Roger, Roger, so you're up in Ohio, and what radio is that you're running, sir?
Roger, sir, you're up in Ohio, and what radio is that you're running, sir?
An Electcraft K2, QSL.
Roger, Roger, so that's an older radio, Roger?
Roger, Roger, so that's an older radio, Roger?
That's correct, and actually, I think I might have had the power turned on. Maybe my signal's a little better now.
I tell you what, why don't you, let's see, why don't you tell me about 10 seconds worth of how your antenna system is designed, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger?
And let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger?
Yeah, no. I think this is the 100-watt model of the K2, and I really don't have an antenna up at the moment. I'm figuring on putting it up tomorrow, up maybe on the roof. But right now, this ladder line is just coiled up, standing. The coil's on edge, pointing vertically, so to speak, on the floor beside the radio. So I was surprised that you even answered me and that you could hear me. I forget your GTA one before, but I can't remember where you're at.
Roger, Roger. Well, we're mostly up in Indiana, just across the river from the Louisville area, just across the river from the Ohio. And actually, though, I am receiving you from, there's an island called, gosh, what is that island down in Georgia? Anyway, there's an SDR down in Georgia that I'm copying the mail on you with right at the moment, Roger?
That I'm copying the mail on you with right at the moment, Roger?
QSL. So how maybe my mic gain may be a little high, it looks like.
Roger, Roger. Well, if you're interested, let's consider that that K2 needs to be in the highest bandwidth capability that it has. In other words, there could be a transmit bandwidth allocation that you might want to go for. Ideally, the modern radios run from 100 to 2900 as far as the transmit bandwidth. The other radios from other years are usually less than that. So what you want to do is look at your book and see what your highest transmit bandwidth is on that radio, and then go ahead and set it to that. Go ahead and set your radio to the highest bandwidth capable. Then move to your compressor processor on and add a 3. We're just looking for a slight amount of compression out of the compressor processor, so it's on and add a 3. Then go to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the word audio, spoken just as you would speak any other word in a QSO, try to duplicate, importantly, the level that you speak when you conduct a QSO, and try to represent that in your audio sound. And as you adjust the mic gain control, as you look at your ALC meter, you want to put it in the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3. 7 or 2/3 on your ALC meter, which is the sweet spot as you say the word audio and adjust your mic level, Roger?
As you say the word audio and adjust your mic level, Roger?
Yeah, that's good, old man. I appreciate the comment there, and I'll have to check that out. I haven't had this radio on for several years, and I'll have to dig through the menus on it to even find the bandwidth for the transmit, and also the ALC. I think that's a setting somewhere in the menu. You get that to come up on the bar graph, maybe. But I'll check that out. And I don't want to tie you up too long. Like I say, I haven't had this on for several years, so I'll have to do some digging and some research. But your comments are appreciated, and I'm sure they'll be most helpful. I'm going to sign out now and let you carry on. WA8ORP clear.
Roger, Steve 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.